Welcome back to the kitchen at Andersen Acres. That is Little Miss meowing because she wants me to pet her, but my hands are clean and I'm cooking, so I can't pet her right now. Anyway, not the point. So today we are moving on and we are going to talk about making crepes. Now, these are my father's recipe who grew up in Denmark and they just called them pancakes. And this is not something that I find difficult to make. Some people have a difficult time with the shaping of them. I'm literally just going to use a flat-sided frying pan. We'll talk about that in a minute. But for right now, we need to make our batter, okay? Our batter is really, really easy. So our batter is just 2 cups of milk. And by the way, these ratios can be very, very different if you want, slightly more oomph, so you add more baking powder. You want a little more vanilla flavor, so you add a little more vanilla. You want more sugar because you want them sweeter. There's a lot of variation here, okay? But for right now, let's add ingredients. This is 2 cups of milk. I'm adding to that 4 eggs. That seems like a lot of eggs, I know, but there's a reason. It just makes them better. Whisk those eggs in. Okay, break up all those yolks. You can tell when it breaks up because 1, you don't see the yolks anymore. 2, your milk turns yellow. Next up, we are going to use some sugar, just some regular sugar. And we're going to do between 1/4 and 1/2 cup. So if you want them sweeter, you can add a little more. But I don't like them super sweet, okay? The amount of sugar really just controls the sweetness. I am going to do about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, not a ton, okay? Just about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So not a ton. The salt is not to make it salty. The salt is to enhance the flavor. Then we're going to add 2 cups of flour. Okay. 2 cups of flour. And then about a teaspoon. Oops, I'm getting baking powder everywhere. Yeah, look at me. Baking powder everywhere. That's the way to do it. Ignore the sounds of the fryer in the background. Tristan is making French fries to freeze. So, about a teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda. Baking soda requires an acid to activate, and we don't have an acid in here. So, baking powder. Now we're just going to mix this up, and I should have used a larger bowl because really I like to whisk vigorously, but in this size bowl, I'm not gonna. So we're just going to blah, 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 and get more baking powder everywhere. I have talent. I'm the baking powder queen, as long as that means I get to get stuff everywhere. Okay? We're going to whisk this up. So you don't want it lumpy. You see how lumpy that is? You don't want it lumpy. You want it fairly smooth. This is not like your traditional flapjack pancake. Has kind of a lumpier batter. You don't want to overmix. This you don't want to overmix, but you don't want it super lumpy. A lump here and there is not really that big a deal. Lots of lumps, not so good. So we're just going to drag this along the bottom. Make sure we got all the bits off the bottom. If you really want to have some fun, throw some sprinkles in here. Seems like a very basic batter. You can add some cinnamon or some nutmeg, whatever you like. Okay? Now, let's talk about the pan. Okay? Let's talk about the pan that we're using. Because we're not going to do it over here because over there I now have very much baking powder. So, the pan we're using. Here's my batter. The pan we're using. We are going to use any frying pan will work. But if you have one of these, like almost a... Thank you, Tequila. She won't. She would like food. But if you have a frying pan that's a little bit lower, you're going to want to use that. So if it doesn't have as deep an edge, it's easier to get under to flip your crepe. Okay? So what you're going to want is you're going to want to warm this up. That's not high heat. You'll burn. What you want to do is you want to warm this up until it's medium, but not quite. So higher than medium low, but not by a lot. Okay, you want it closer to medium than low, but you're going to need to wait for your pan to heat up. Let this batter sit while you're waiting for that, because it just gets better. So that's why I didn't turn the pan on until after I was done mixing this. That'll take a few minutes to heat, so I'll be right back. Okay, the pan is not quite heated up, but it's almost. So we're good. We're just going to go. I don't want to wait anymore. Don't be impatient like me. Wait for your pan to fully heat, but I don't care. So there's just a little bit of butter. They taste better with butter. They really do. You could use margarine, I guess, but everything always tastes better with butter. I promise. So that's what we're using. So we're just going to let that melt for a little bit. I am going to get my scooper. Where is my scooper? Here is my scooper. And when I say scooper, I mean just a ladle. Just need a ladle to do the scooping. Okay, that's all you need. Ladle to do the scooping. Okay. You also need a kitten yelling at you, but shh, shh. You need one of these flat, narrow spatulas. I'm using a silicone one, but you can use metal if that's what you've got. But these help you get under there. You don't want a really wide spatula. A wide spatula is really hard to flip a pancake, a crepe. Sorry, I constantly call them pancakes. I call them Dad's pancakes. And I call flapjacks Mom's pancakes, because that's just what we called them. But these are crepes. And you can make savory crepes. This is more of a sweet crepe because of the vanilla and the sugar. But yeah, you can make savory crepes, and at some point we will. Savory crepes are a lot of fun. They're really delicious. That's a kitten who will not stop yelling at me. But that's okay. We're just going to move on with the kitten yelling. Who cares? It's fun. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, this is really too early to put the mix on here, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. Wait. Don't do what I'm doing. Wait. But I'm not going to wait. So, I am going to take a scoop. And how much depends how thick you want them and whether or not you have an appropriately sized. See, this is actually not ready. This is not hot enough. This is not hot enough, not even close. But we're just going to go with it anyway. The first one's always a tosser because I go when they're not ready yet. So that one's not ready yet because this is too cool. We need it hotter than that. But we don't care that much. So we're going to go with it. Normally, if you're a little more patient than me, you wait. The next pancake will be better. So now what do? We wait until the batter on this side is solid. That's too liquidy. If we flip it now, you're not going to be able to see anything. Okay, because you're not going to see any food. Because what's going to happen is it'll just rip. Okay, because this is not set. We want to wait until this is cooked on this side. Not obviously browned. There's no heat on this side. Heat's only underneath. So what you want to do is you just want to wait until the bottom is brown and the top is set. Like if I touch this, that's not set, right? So you don't have to touch it. You can see it's still too sticky. So you wait until it's not sticky, which only takes a couple minutes. It doesn't take very long. Okay, it does not take very long. Then I'm just going to check. It's not ready yet. And you can tell it's not ready yet because if it's like, la, 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 I'm going to turn, I'm going to rip, it's not ready yet. So just let it sit there. Here's where I'm going to time lapse a little bit. Remember, this is not a good pancake. The next one will be better. So we're just going to let it sit there for a minute. And the next one will be a better pancake. But I'm going to time lapse because this is boring. Okay? You'll get the idea. So let's time lapse. Okay, this guy's almost done, but you get the idea. You put the batter in the pan, swirl it around till it's as thin or not as thin as you like it. Flip. When you flip, point down, slide, lift, turn. Easy peasy. Then we're going to get a little more butter. Yes, it looks like a lot of butter. It is a lot of butter. I like butter. What can I say? I enjoy a good butter. I really enjoy a good butter. And then you just keep going. And you just keep scooping. Just keep scooping. Just keep swirling the batter around the pan. Just make sure you don't dump your butter out onto the element. It's really easy to go whoop. Right? It's really easy to do that, but you shouldn't. And if you want your pancakes a little bit thicker, your crepes a little bit thicker, add a little flour to your batter. If you want them a little bit thinner, you can add a little bit of milk or even water. And yes, you can substitute water for the milk if you don't have any milk or if you just don't really like milk. It's fine. It'll be fine. So we are going to just skip to the end of the video now where these are made and we're able to eat them. Ignore the shaking of the French fry basket. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're done. We've got our stack and we've got a single crepe here for me. Now you can do any kind of filling you like in these. You might just want to do some sugar. You might want to do some syrup. You might want to do berries and whipped cream with chocolate sauce. However you want them, you can have them. Now for eating them, you can either fold it up around the filling or you can roll it. If I'm going to roll it, I like to do like so and then go roly, roly, roly to the end. If I'm folding, I like to fold the bottom in over the filling and then fold, fold, like so. But I am going just to roll this one up, show you that rolling again. Just fold it over and then roll. Obviously, you would have your filling in here, or you can eat them plain. Plain is delicious. However you like them, enjoy them. These are easy, fun, and your kids will love them. So will the rest of your family. So make them for breakfast or make them for dinner. It's late here, so dinner it is. I hope you had fun in the kitchen today making some crepes, the kind my father made for me when I was a child. This is a lot of fun for me, and it's a comfort food, mostly because it was my dad. But I hope you had fun here, and I hope you'll be back with us next time, and I'll see you tomorrow.